My husband's name was William, but we called him Johnny. My husband came to England January 1955, and I came to England August 1955. He was from St. Kitts, and I was from Montserrat. We both lived in Birmingham, and I happened to meet him in Birmingham due to his sister became friends with me. We lived in Birmingham for 3 years, and then we came to Leeds. He came down to his brother's wedding, and he liked it so much in Leeds. He says Leeds was very quiet, very clean, very everything. So he asked me if I would come to live with him in Leeds.
David was a very strong man in a lot of ways, in his mind, in his body. We were both separated from our partners, and we met at a dance in Leeds. He worked hard, but he also loved enjoying himself when he could. So he liked to enjoy himself, but he also liked to eat and drink. He was probably doing a little bit more than what he should have done, and he started to put weight on. And that developed into diabetes, and that was sort of the start of the beginning of the end in a way. But diabetes you can control as long as you're careful with what you're eating and you're drinking, but he just couldn't help himself.
Well, it was a very, very sad situation to watch your husband, who you've known for all these years, deteriorating in your eyes, not able to have a conversation. And, you feel very, very, very sad that such a strong, healthy-looking man could just simply be disappearing into your eyes.
He carried on working with the diabetes even though he'd had the operation. Then he got arthritis. He had both knees replaced at Chapel Allerton in 1 year, and then he got the prostate cancer. So I could see that he was going downhill. But even though you know that probably the inevitable is going to be happening at some point, you don't really want it to happen. And you start thinking about what am I going to do when I'm on my own. And then you sort of think, no, don't go down that route. It hasn't happened. So enjoy your life while you can with what you've got.
Believe me, it was stressful, and it was demanding, and it was mood swings. It was everything that goes with it. But I made my mind up that I'm going to look after him, and that's I did it to the end. And it makes me very, very happy to know that I did all I could for him. You wouldn't believe me, I even asked the Lord, because I pray a lot, I asked the Lord, if he dies before me, to please let me be at home. That day, I made every plans that I'm going to dash into town and come back. And all of a sudden, I don't know why, but I changed my mind. And he was dead by 2 o'clock.
We were all sat round his bed, and I was holding his hand. And I just knew when it took his last breath. And the nurse was in the room with us, so she sat opposite me. And I looked across at her because nobody moved and nobody said anything. And I just saw his chest heave. And I looked across and I said, he's gone, hasn't he?
I still think a lot about him, and still, but at the end of the day, I still have to look after my health. So I can't be going around mourning about it all the time and all the time. Because it's not going to do any good for me or him. He's already dead, isn't it?
Because I knew I had to look after myself then, because there was just me to look after myself. But I still kept going to the gym and stuff and eating more sensibly than I had done.
Well, I learned that you have to miss him, but at the end of the day, you still have to be strong for your own self, especially when you have children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren like I have. You still have to show some strength.
I'm just glad to be alive and get on with the rest of my life, for as long as it may be.